Having taken the decade between 1920 and 1930 to be built, it cost a total of £980,000, and so on completion it became known as the £1 Million Town Hall. Now, although there were a few, especially south of the border, who considered it overly extravagant for the little colonial outpost of Brisbane, it's withstood the test of time and is now considered the grandest town hall in the country. Thank you very much. City Hall was the tallest building in Brisbane right up until the mid-1960s. The clock tower is measuring 92 metres in height, but even though more modern buildings have overtaken the 92-metre mark, the City Hall is still one of Brisbane's finest landmarks. Another one of Brisbane's famous landmarks is Customs House, down here on the Brisbane River. Built well before the City Hall, construction on this baby started in 1886, and its working life as a customs house was 99 years and 8 months. Now, not quite the big ton, but that's not a bad innings all the same. Then, in 1988, the University of Queensland leased the weary old building from the government and restored her at a cost of $7.5 million. Customs House is now not only a monument to the past, but it's also open to the public for business and private functions. Now, I'm not about to stock up on Jaffas and duck in for a quick movie, but a lot of Brisbane people will remember when the Hoyts Regent Cinema was the Regent Theatre. The Regent Theatre opened its doors to the public in 1929, and they came in droves to see the lavish stage productions and hear the Wurlitzer organ during intermission at the grandest of all picture palaces in Queensland. The Regent Theatre continued to lead the grand life until it was partially demolished in 1983, but Hoyts have retained many of the beautiful original features. But perhaps Brisbane's best-known renovation and restoration job at the moment, the Treasury Casino and the Conrad International Hotel. Formerly known as the Treasury Building and the Lands Administration Building, they were constructed in various stages between 1886 and 1928. But in 1993, the work began to painstakingly restore these magnificent old buildings to their former grandeur, but for modern purposes, being open as such for 3 years now. About 5 or 10 minutes from the centre of Brisbane is the University of Queensland at St Lucia. Now, the uni was first established in the city in 1909, but building didn't start on the current site here at St Lucia until 1937, and the Forgan Smith building was the one that got the ball rolling. The Forgan Smith building, along with 6 others, enclosed the 2.4 hectare Great Court, which covers about the same area as 40 suburban blocks. Stonemasons completed the Great Court in 1979, 42 years after the foundation stone for the Forgan Smith building was laid, with the numerous sculptures depicting academic disciplines and the university's history. And in the 1990s, the Queensland Uni has more to offer than just academic facilities. There's tennis courts for public use, sporting fields, and the Chanel Movie Theatre. All of Brisbane's beautiful old buildings are open to the public to wander through and admire. If you want to go on a more in-depth tour of the City Hall, they offer guided group tours by prior arrangement. Customs House is open every day, as are the Queensland Uni grounds. And of course, you can catch a movie at Hoyts or visit the casino at any time. And while you're there, take in a bit of Brisbane's history. To tell you the truth, I've really only skimmed the surface on the places you can visit in the city alone. But to find out more, Heritage Trail booklets like these are available in all Brisbane City Council offices and libraries.